Hello, everybody. Janet Legere here, and along with my partner Dawn. It's our honor to be here to host these Thursday training calls for CLB Learning Contact List Builder. How is everyone doing today? I'm so excited to see you guys. I'm so excited for our call today. This is going to be a lot of fun, and I hope you guys are having a good time. I hope you're staying safe, staying distanced. We're starting to relax some of that a little, but only with people who are practicing isolation. So, if we've all been self-isolated for the last 4 weeks, I think it's okay to get together. Don't you guys agree? I agree, or at least within reason. I hope you guys are staying safe and healthy. That's important. I'm really excited about our call today because you are about to discover a new way to grow your business online with one simple focus. And I know online it's a challenge to stay focused. There are so many distractions. There are so many people teaching so many things. And at the end of the day, if you really think about it, everybody's teaching the same thing. Yes? I mean, number one, there's a lot of mindset training out there, and that's important. It's really important that you're thinking right. If you're not thinking right when you approach business, nothing's going to work. But the other part of that, so you've got the training to get your mind thinking right, and then there's the big part. And that is what? Can we get an answer there? What's the one thing that you really need to be focusing online? The only thing, the one thing everybody is really teaching out there, every teaching that's got anything to do with internet marketing and building a business is all about list building. That's right. And there's people that teach it different ways. And again, at the end of the day, it's all the same. Have a capture page, create a funnel, send traffic. Correct? Well, CLB is no different. We're going to learn today who Janet and Dawn are, where we came from, and why you would even want to listen to us. We do have a few things to say. We're going to talk about what CLB Learning is and how it works. It is as simple as we say it is. We haven't complicated it with upsells and other products and a million other things going on. It's just a very simple process that works. Is that all there is to business? Absolutely not. Okay. Building your list is really critical. It's something you need to really master because once you master list building, the rest just comes into play. Because as you learn to master your list building, you're learning all the other skills that you need to grow your business here online. That's part of what CLB is. I'm getting ahead of myself. We're going to do some team recognition, and then we'll get into our training part of our call today, where we're going to be talking about IPAs. And no, sadly, it's not beer. I know you're all here for the beer, right? Cheers. See? Good vibes only. Ah. And I'm feeling pretty good. I don't feel any cough coming on. I think I'm going to make it through the call. 3 weeks into this cold that I had, and I think today is the first day I can say I feel pretty darn good. Hey Wayne, great to have you in here today. So who the heck are Janet and Dawn Legere? Well, we actually met online back in 1998. That seems like forever ago. It's 22 years this year. My goodness. But back in 1999, we both found ourselves with the opportunity to be away from the corporate world. We both worked in the corporate world, and we had the golden handshake and found ourselves with the ability to be home and do something different. We could apply for other jobs if we wanted. We were both very employable. However, that was really not our goal. We really wanted to work together. We wanted to build a business. And what better place to do that than right here on the internet? We didn't want to be going door to door and going to meetings and things like that. We wanted to do it here on the internet. It seemed like the new and upcoming thing to do. How many of you have been here about that long? A few of you have. And I can tell you it was quite a bit different back then. And we did very well. We started very early on. We had great success in affiliate marketing and network marketing. We had a few failures. Most of the failures that we experienced were not to our doing. They were things that were out of our control, and that happens. Okay, nobody can guarantee that the business that you're with is going to be there tomorrow. I don't care if it's a multi-billion-dollar business. It could shut its doors tomorrow. That's just the reality of business. Or something could happen in the business that goes against your integrity, which has happened quite a bit with us in the businesses we've been in. When my integrity feels like it's in check, I'm gone. It's like, I'm out of here, guys. See you later. I don't ruffle feathers. I don't make noise about it. I just go and move on to something else. But you know what the beauty of it is? Moving on to something else has never really been a negative thing, because what do I have? That's right, Lisa. That is why promoting yourself and building your list is so important. And it's one of the things that we help you do here at CLB. In 2003, the business we were in, talking about businesses disappearing, the business we were with, making a really good, solid income, having a lot of fun, helping a lot of people. It was just truly incredible. I was having the time of my life, and we went from that one day to nothing the next day. It all disappeared, and we found ourselves really in a quandary, not really sure what door was going to open or where we were going to go, but we had to put food on the table. It was fun. It was a lot of fun. It really was when you look back on it. I went back to work. I was very employable. I'm an accountant by trade, and so even today, if I went out there, I bet I could get a job pretty quickly. Anyway, I went and got a job, and I realized very quickly that I was unemployable. I really don't do well working for somebody else, because I watch what's going on, and I see changes that need to take place. And most often, the people who own the business don't agree with my changes, because most of those changes have to do with them. And anyway, so Dawn and I made a plan that I was going to be out of there. And within 3 months of my starting my job, I was back home and working on the Contact List Builder. It was my first ebook and our first affiliate program, and it launched extremely well, and it became our number one focus for many years and still is today. And so if you do the math, that was 17 years ago. Contact List Builder has turned into CLB Learning, which is where our training portal is, and we have become a community of like-minded members working together to help each other grow our business. So it's all about sharing ideas, helping each other over those hurdles, and really helping each other stay focused on the tasks at hand. So what exactly is CLB Learning? I'm going to tell you in a minute as soon as I have a sip of coffee, which, by the way, is quite delicious, Dawn. Thank you. CLB Learning is a training and mentoring program with simple step-by-step instructions on how to build your list fast. And that really is what it is. It's where you're going to get my instructions. We have instructions that are in video, they're in text, they're in graphic. However you learn, that's what we have for you. So anyone can really follow these instructions, and I do mean anyone. If you have the ability to turn a computer on and use a mouse, you can build this business. You can build your list with CLB. Would you guys agree with me? Those that are on the call, get a little interaction here. I mean, I really think that I've put together a system that's that simple. You know what the problem is that most people get into this simple system and then they complicate it. They go off doing other things, or I'm not sure, but it really is simple. If you follow the process, you're going to find that you start to build your list, you start to get those multiple income streams, and boom, you start doing the other things you need to do, the ththings that are fun, which is connecting with people, which is helping other people, which is growing your business. That's where the fun happens. The beginning, building your list, I'll be the first to admit that it's not a heck of a lot of fun. Creating funnels and building your list, advertising. I mean, there's not a lot of, I enjoy it, but that's not really a lot of fun. Now you stay out of the rabbit hole. What's fun is when you start to connect with the people who come through your system. And at CLB, we make that very duplicatable, which means the people you bring in can do what you do very easily. It doesn't take a master's degree in internet marketing to succeed in what we're doing. We really do help you master the skills that you need to grow your business online. So as you learn to build your list through CLB Learning, you are going to see how everything is put together. I mean, it's very simple in the beginning. It's all mechanical. Click of a mouse, copy, paste, you're done. You're marketing. All of a sudden, you've got leads coming in. And that's where the fun begins. And that's where we really come together as a community to help you master the skills to grow your business after you've done the mechanical work. So exactly what is that mechanical work? Well, here it is. It's very, very simple. Number one, you're going to create your capture page and funnel with all the instructions in the quick start guide. You're going to send traffic to that capture page. Trust me, guys, sending traffic is not something that has to be a nightmare or a headache anymore. We make it really simple with the Traffic Least Income Traffic Co-op and with Udemy using solo ads. So it requires an investment, but we're not talking thousands of dollars here. We're talking whatever your budget can afford, as little as, I mean, with Udemy, $43 gets you a 100-click solo ad. And with Traffic Least Income, $50 gets you a share in his traffic co-op, which runs for an entire month, plus has paid traffic and free traffic. So there's a lot of ways to get affordable traffic to your website. Once you get traffic to your website, you're generating a subscriber. They fill out that form, right? They put in their name, their email address, and their phone number. And I'm going to tell you that a very high percentage of people who fill out that form put in their phone number. Who's finding that? Are you guys finding the same thing? Because I am. That's magic, okay? Because most people nowadays have these little smartphone. They get their text messages, and I can tell you, I'll tell you right now that people, they may not answer their text messages, but they see them. Because everybody looks, they look at those text messages. Once they go to become a subscriber, they're redirected to the landing page where they are educated about CLB Learning. There's either a video from you or my training video that explains what CLB Learning is and encourages them to get a free account. This is where the magic happens. Okay, so number one, they're on your list. Those are your subscribers. I have no access to them. You can email them anytime you want. They're in your Conversion Pros autoresponder. You can send a broadcast email every day to them. You can get their individual email and email them. They are your leads. But once they become a member, now they're in our system. This is where I get to help you. Through CLB Learning, when they come into the system, now I'm teaching them how to do what you just did. Okay, stay out of the rabbit hole. I'm going to teach them how to stay out of the rabbit hole. I'm going to teach them how to set up their funnel, how to send traffic to that funnel, how to grow their business. And as they do that, they are going to join the programs in our downline builder under you. And so what that means is when they sign up with the Conversion Pros and upgrade, you're going to earn a commission. When they sign up with Traffic Least Income and purchase a co-op share, you're going to earn a commission. When they purchase a Udemy solo ad, you're going to earn a commission. Are you getting the picture? If they sign up in the mailers and they upgrade, you're going to earn a commission. Is this making sense to you guys now? Do you really see the power of this? But it gets even better because in our downline builder, we give you the ability to put the link to your primary business. And through CLB Learning, I will be educating our members on the importance of a primary business. And when I do that, I will be encouraging them to look at your primary business. And so what's your job? Your job is to send traffic to your capture page and then follow up with those leads. Encourage them to follow through with CLB Learning, talk to them about your primary business, promote other programs and products and services to them. They're your leads. I am going to teach them to duplicate what you do. And so you're going to start to see residual income coming in simply by following the process that we teach you, sending traffic to your capture page on a consistent basis. Does that make sense to you? Do you see the power in what we have here? When you become a member, when your new member becomes a member and they log into the back office, the first thing we do is encourage them to join our Telegram group. If you haven't done so already, please do so. You'll see the link right there. Just click on it. If you don't already have a Telegram account, the system will encourage you to get an account. And then there is a direct link to download the 3-step guide where you will find all the instructions to set up your funnel and start getting traffic to your website. There's no second guesswork. There's no thinking required. Just follow the steps. Just do what the report says and you will see results. On that page, there is also a link to our Facebook group, our Facebook fan page. What else is on there? I think those are the two important things. As well, there is a form that you can register to be on our team list. But those are the two important ones. Get on our Telegram group. And what happened to my slide? See, there. Okay. I don't know what happened to my slide, but it's back. So why upgrade in CLB? I'm looking around the room and most of the members that are in the room, I'm freezing up. All right, let me reboot. Hopefully I'm back. Can you guys all hear me okay now? Just a quick check. Yes, no, maybe so. Anybody out there? Are you all frozen? Hello. All right. Good, I'm back. All right. Well, why upgrade in CLB? We have a free membership. It's free to become a member. It's free to come to our training. It's free to download the guide. It's free to follow all that and get set up. Why would you upgrade? Well, here's why. When you upgrade, you get access to our new CLB blogging platform, which is an incredible platform to help you learn to market you, to help you use CLB Learning to market yourself. You also get the quick start guide branded with your links. So this means that you can download the guide and create a funnel to give away the quick start guide where people can learn to do what we're doing here. And when they do that, all of your links in that report are yours. You get the ability to email your downline from our back office. So you just log into CLB Learning, click on the referrals link, and you'll see that there's a link there for you to email your downline. You also get the done for you system setup, which means when you upgrade to be a member in CLB, I will set up your funnel for you. All you have to do is sign up in the Conversion Pros. Give me your information and I'll go in and set everything up for you. You don't even have to do it. That's worth the price of admission all on its own. Just a moment, Carolee, I'll answer that question. You get special downloads in the back office that are available only to our upgraded members. There's a Think and Grow Rich package, a Science of Getting Rich. I'm trying to remember what else. There was one other really awesome report back there. And these are books that you can buy on the shelf. These are books that everybody should read at some point in their lifetime, right? Sorry, guys. All right. You get top upgrades and bonus credits in our viral mailers, and you get a one-on-one coaching session with yours truly. Carolee was asking about the cost to upgrade. To become a lifetime member at CLB is a one-time fee of $497. You can get an annual membership for $297 or a monthly membership for $24.97. There is currently a one-time offer for $197 when you log into the members area, and that is going to be going away soon. I will be sending an email out to our members. We're going to be removing that login offer, and we will be coming out with a new one in the near future here, but it'll be a little bit more. Okay, so if you want to jump in, it's $197 one-time fee. You get all these bonuses, and it just never ends. You have full access forever, and you got my attention. All right, you get my full attention when you are an upgraded member. So remember, 3 basic steps to making this work. Set up your funnel. That's number one. Once that's done, it's done, right? Well, sort of. Let's admit that we all have more than one funnel. In fact, I just put together on the Contact List Builder blog, you'll find a page there with some alternate capture pages. We're going to be talking about those next week. That'll be part of our training call. Advertise your capture page. This is something you should be doing every day, whether it's inviting people on Facebook to have a look, or sending ads to your viral mailers, buying solo ads, buying the co-op, whatever you're doing every day, you should be doing something to get people to look at your business. We'll be talking about that in our training. Follow up and follow through. You can tell I've been talking too much and now everything is getting all regurgitated down there and making me cough. If you follow and repeat steps 2 and 3, your business will grow. The challenge here is staying consistent with what you're doing. There's so many shiny objects out there, and I know it's really hard to not jump on board everything that says it's the next best thing. I mean, there have been so many next best things since I started here in 1999 that I can't even keep track of them. Were they best things? For some, initially, and most of them, in fact, I don't know that there's any of those best things, next best things that are still around. And that's what happens here. And that's why it's really important to be focusing on building your list and building your brand so people get to know you, they get to like you, they get to trust you, they will follow you. So if you get into one of those next best things, I mean, this is how it all works, right? You build your list, You can join as many shiny objects as you want. You know what the challenge is? You join a shiny object and you don't do anything. Or you go watch all the training videos, but you still don't do anything. How many of you will agree with that? Because that's really what's happening here, is that you're joining all these other programs and they sit on the shelf. You never look at them, you never touch them, and you certainly don't promote them. What if, when you join that shiny object, or what if you went and looked at all the shiny objects you already did join, and you went into your autoresponder for CLB Learning, and you set up a follow-up message for each and every one of those products and services? Do you think you would get some signups and sales? Now, I recommend you only do that with products and services that you have received value with. Don't be promoting junk to your subscribers, but I really want to drill this into your head, how important it is to, if you're going to join another program, if the next best thing comes in your desktop and you're like, oh my gosh, this looks really awesome, I want this, I need this. Fine, go sign up, go buy whatever that is, and then go and promote it to your list. First thing you do, let them know that you just signed up, and let them know that you're just going through it and you're really excited about what you're seeing. If you're already using it, let them know your results. Do you see what I'm saying? Do you guys understand what I'm saying here? So your focus is, we're going to talk about that when we get into our training. Your focus is building your list. That's number 1. Then you can go look at all those shiny objects. That's number 2. Okay, you gotta join those shiny objects. I know you're gonna. That's okay. Join the shiny object, get your shiny object set up, and then go put your shiny object in your autoresponder. If you do that, everything will change in your business, I promise you. You'll start to see sales, you'll start to see signups, you'll start to see activity happening on a regular basis. Instead of just money going out and out and out, you will start seeing money come back. And isn't that what this is all about? I know most of you are tired of money going out and out and out. Well, let's do some recognition. I'm really excited this week. We've had some incredible activity. So these numbers are since the beginning of the month, so I'm doing them monthly. We have Rob Gehring with 9 referrals already, Wayne Randall with 8, Scott with 7, Michael with 5, David with 4, Motas with 4, Carrie with 2, Will with 2, Arif with 1, and Linda with 1. And Linda is a new member that just had to sign up. Motas had an upgraded to a lifetime member. So activity is starting to happen here. And that gets me excited when our members are starting to see the results that we say happen. So congratulations to everyone. And I'm looking forward to seeing all of your names on this leaderboard. So I'm just going to do a shout out there. I know that Carol Lee is here and her name's on that leaderboard. Oh, it's not this week. Well, it was. Carolee, we need to get you back on that leaderboard. Darla, we need to get you on the leaderboard. Carola, James, Lisa. Scott's on the leaderboard. Way to go, Scott. Simon, we need to get you on the leaderboard. Wayne's always on the leaderboard. He's very consistent at what he's doing. And Motus is his referral. So you can see that they're working together. That's really awesome. Sean, we need to see you on the leaderboard. So next week, I want to see this list tripled, okay? Because I want to add 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 more names to that list. What do you guys think? Who's on board? Who's going to work hard to get on this list this week? Yeah, all right. That's what I want to hear. You guys are awesome. Well, I'm looking forward to it. But right now, we're going to get into the training part of our call. I just want to push this button. So I'm really excited about doing the training on this week. This week, we're going to be talking about, sorry, I'm just getting my recording going. Income producing activities, IPAs. No, it's not beer. We're going to talk about what is an IPA, questions to ask yourself about the activities that you are doing. You have to know your goals. We're going to talk about that. And then we're going to talk about income producing activities that you should be doing every day. Who's excited about this call? Put up your hand. I know that's why you're here. I hope I have some surprises for you today. I hope I can really help you guys to create better results, because that's what this is all about. Income producing activities are everything. So what exactly is an IPA? These are actions that move you towards your business and income goals. End of. An action either moves you toward your goal or nowhere. An income producing activity is a task or a tactic that's designed to support our specific income goals and skip over those items on our to-do list that are most likely busy work. So let's get a show of hands. How many of you do busy work during the day? Come on, let's be honest here. I'm putting my hand up. I get lost in busy work. All right, you know that 80-20 rule? That 80% of the results are going to come from 20% of the work that you do. So what I'm going to suggest to all of you, I'm not saying don't do the busy work. Okay, busy work's fine, as long as you're having fun doing your busy work. Just make sure that that 20% of income producing activities is done first. Does that make sense to you guys? Get your activities done. Then go do whatever you want. Go have fun. Go, play. Go diddle daddle. Whatever you want to do, but get those activities done first. Well, Carolee, you're going to discover some other ways that you could be building your business as well. And earning credits is not an income producing activity, just so you know. Okay? There are other things you could be doing with that time first that will get activity. And then when you have time, that would be called busy work. Okay? So you really got to balance that out here. When you're earning those credits, what you have to ask yourself, if you're earning those credits, are those credits bringing you results? When you earn those credits and you send those emails to those credit-based mailers, are you seeing results? Are you getting conversions? Because if you're not, then that is not an income-producing activity. Does that make sense? That's okay. My recording quit. Okay, good. I'm glad that makes sense, Carolee. It's very important. There's a fine line, and I realize that a lot of people have a small budget out there. They don't have a lot of money to invest, and so you're investing time. You can't afford to upgrade all the mailers, so you have to invest time earning credits. But you have to really schedule that time carefully. So this is a good thing for you. These are questions that you have to ask. Is this a revenue generating activity? Is earning credits going to generate income? I suppose in a way you could say it is going to eventually, because you're going to send ads and hopefully you're going to get list members from that. So you could, but it's probably at the very bottom of the list, okay? Because there's so many other things that you could be doing with your time that will bring better activity, more targeted activity. Can I make a sale doing this? Not likely. Or yes. You have to really think about that. Sometimes you really have to think about the activity you're doing. Is this going to help me get a sale? Will the result of this activity be a sale? Will the result of this activity build my list? That's number one. Will it build my list? Okay, you don't have a lot of money to invest right now, Carolee. Do you know where you need to spend your time? Anybody want to throw a guess out there what I'm going to say where Carolee needs to spend her time rather than clicking for credits? Follow up to a list would bring sales, yeah. Well, that's good. You got to keep building that list, Carolee. But what I'm going to say is for anybody out there with a zero or low budget, social networks are where you need to be. The problem with social networks is you're on there and you're commenting on posts, which is fine. That's one of the activities that you need to be doing. And you're, reading this and looking at this and doing this, but you're not reaching out to people. Then you need a bigger list, Carolee. You need to get on social networks. How many of you are on Facebook? How many of you use Facebook? How many people do you reach out to on a daily basis on Facebook? I look around the room here, I'm going to guess none. It's something you need to be doing. We'll talk about that when we get into our activities, but it's very important, especially if you don't have a budget for advertising. If you can't afford to go and be buying solo ads and buying co-op shares, you need to be using free resources, social networks, whether it's LinkedIn, Instagram, Facebook. There are people on those social networks. Here's the challenge. It's up to you to take that first step and reach out and say, hi. Hi. I looked at your profile and I see you're involved in such and such. I'd love to learn more. What are you using to build your list? Let's think about this, okay? What are they using to build their business? How are they building their business online? Do any of you think that we have something here for people on Facebook? Do any of you think we have something here for people who are trying to build a network marketing online business online? Yeah. So you just have to approach people. If you don't ask them, the answer is always no. Now, this here, see Carol Lee in the groups. Let me tell you something. Just advertising to groups isn't going to do it for you, okay? When you go into groups, you need to be looking at other people's posts. You need to like them, comment on them, and you need to go to those people's profiles, have a look at what they're doing. If they look like somebody who could use what we're doing or somebody who might be a good candidate, send them a friend request, send a message to them, and invite them to have a conversation. It's a little bit of work, but it's work that it's less work than clicking for credits. Watch when people react to your posts, send them a message. Hey, Carolee, I see you liked my post or you commented on my post. What are you up to? What are you doing? Get a conversation going. Okay, I'm going to ask a really hard question out there, okay? I mean, we're going to talk about goals here, but I just, how many of you, are you challenged making that first contact? Is this a challenge for you to reach out on Facebook and make that first contact? Because I know it's always like, what if they come back and ask me, I don't know what to say. I'm not sure what about the conversation. Okay. Thank you, Lisa. I appreciate your honesty. Good job, Carolee. It's really not that hard, okay? We'll do a class on Facebook. I do have some, in the guide, I give you some examples of things to do. It's really not hard, guys. Okay? I can tell you right now, if you were to reach out to 10 people a day on Facebook, 10 different people, if you go and have a look at their profile, see what they're doing and say, hi, I looked at your profile. I thought it might be a good idea to connect. How are you going to be accused of spamming by saying, I thought it would be a good idea to connect? What are you up to? You don't say, hey, I got this great business opportunity for you to look at. That's not what this is. You don't say, hey, have you heard of CLB? Hey, have you? No. You reach out and you say, hi, I see you're a part of this group, especially if you're in groups, Carolee. I see you're a part of this XYZ group. I thought I'd reach out and say hi. Now, how they come back, what they say is going to dictate the conversation. Just go with the conversation. Pretend you're meeting somebody on the bus and they say hi. Have a conversation. Does that make sense? It's really not hard. But these are not strangers, Darla. Okay, this is not a complete stranger. Well, even a stranger, if you're on the bus, if you're taking the bus every day and you see the same person, at some point you're going to say hi. And that's the same thing on Facebook. You're seeing them, you see their name, you can say, I've seen you on here quite a bit. I thought it'd be a good idea to connect. What are you up to? What are you doing? Ask them. Be interested in what they're doing. One of my mentors, Marshall Silver, one of the things I remember him saying is being interested rather than being interesting. Learn about them. Find out what tools and resources they're using. Maybe you're going to find something new that you can use. Facebook is not hard, guys. The secret is actually doing it. If you did it once or twice, you'd see how easy it was. Reach out to them. People are, especially right now, if you're not using this, you're wasting such valuable resource because people are looking for answers. People are looking for help. You just have to be there. Let them ask you questions. Well, that's right. If you're in line in the grocery store, chances are you strike up a conversation. You find something in common, right? Find something in common. Knowing your goals is number one. If you have a good solid goal and you know what you want to do with this business, you're going to do everything you can to get there. I'm suggesting you guys don't have strong enough goals because you're not willing to do whatever it takes to get there. You're doing the easy route out. I think social networks I think it's the easy route, social networking. Because people are looking for connections. People are tired of just getting emails. People would love to have a conversation. Would you guys agree? You need to know what actions you need to take to reach your goals. So if you want to make, I don't know if you guys want to share your income goals. I know for most people, an extra $500 a month would make a big difference in their lives, right? So let's go with that. What is it going to take for you to earn $500 a month? Well, you're going to look at the programs you have that can generate income. What are the programs you have that are generating income now? What can you do to increase those? How many people do you need to bring into your business to earn $500 a month? How many? If you don't know that, it's going to be really tough. Set a goal to do a set number of actions every day. That's important. Make a list. Make sure you've got your list. I have a notebook. I write things down every day. Track your performance objectively. If you're not tracking, we need to talk about that. We'll have another call on tracking. It's in our guide. Tracking is very important. It's important to know that you're getting activity, and it's important to know where it's coming from. You don't want to be wasting your time. Review and adjust as you need. Carelise, that's what Gail Carnegie says, is how to win friends and influence people. It's what all the leaders say, right? Have you ever, I don't know, guys, okay? I've read a lot of motivational books, a lot of books by Dale Carnegie and all those people. They're all on my shelf out there. If I turn my computer around, you can see them all. They're all sitting there. Read them all. They all say the same thing. Believe you have something of value and that others need it. Okay. Thank you, Darla. There's a question. Do you all think you have something of value here at CLB? Do you think you have something of value? When you have something of value, it's your obligation to share it with others. Are you excited about what you have here? Do you find it simple? You got to be telling people about it because they're not going to come to you. You got to let them know it's there. So here is a list of a few activities that you can be doing on a regular basis. Just curious how many of these you do. So, email marketing. This includes, viral mailers. If you've got lists that you've got, you're emailing them to get them to respond. Things like that. That's an income producing activity. Sales calls. Guarantee 98% of you here aren't making sales calls, and you're all getting phone numbers. All right, because when you're marketing CLB, we have this cool little app here. Come here. Come on. There it is. We have this cool little app called the Conversion Pros that sends you a notification when you get a new contact. See that? See all those contacts? And it tells you when you get a new member. So when you get a new contact, I'm trying to hear it right. I can click on this one. Wrong one. Hang on, guys. It gives you their phone number, which is something I really like. All right. So you can see here it came from tells me which capture page it came from, and there's a phone number. And here's what's cool when there's a phone number. I can click on SMS, click confirm, bing bada boom, it brings up his phone number, and I can send a text message. Now his phone number, I'm not going to send a text message because you can see that's not really a North America phone number. But I could send him a phone number, but what I would do in this case is I could go and I can send him an email, or I can call him. Now, most of your leads that are coming in through CLB are coming in with phone numbers, and most of them are valid North American phone numbers. When you get a valid North America phone number, you can send them a text message and you can phone them. And what I love about the system we're using, it's all there on your phone. You don't have to go looking for it. They come to you. How easy is that? You send them an email right from your phone. Hey, it's Janet from CLB Learning. I just got notification you signed up or you filled out the form. I'd love to connect. What's the best way to connect with you? Little things like that. The personal touch really matters. Follow-ups. How many of you follow up with your leads every day? What I'm really curious about is what you're following up about. Do you email your leads every day? And if you do, what are you emailing them? And Carolee, you were saying that you have a list, but they're not responding. They're not opening your emails. They're not answering your emails. So I don't know how big your list is or where your list is hosted, but you got to change your emails. If your lists are not opening your emails, change your emails or get a different list, because not all lists are created equal, right? When they first join, I introduce myself and thank them for joining. Yeah, that's always the great thing to do. And this is a numbers game. Remember that on the internet. I mean, you can't. And I wonder this myself. Okay, I have a friend of mine. She's started a cooking site, a recipe site, and she has members who are paying a monthly fee, and they've never even logged into the system. And she's like, I can't even understand why. Well, that's what happens. People sign up for things and they don't take action. I asked them if they need help with anything, and that's great. You just got to keep trying that. So it could be your subject that's not getting them to open. Could be that there's too many links. I don't know if you include links in your email. You might want to just I like to send an email every once in a while that just says, please respond, checking deliverability. I like to check the deliverability of my emails. And so I'll just ask people to respond if they got my email, and I won't put any links in my email. Gmail gets really weird with emails. It will put them all into spam, and it gets really finicky with email. So you really have to keep at it and just keep doing it and do it every day. So I'm not sure if you send a broadcast email every day or not, Carolee, but that's something that you want to start doing. I'm certain that I know you're involved in the programs that are in our downline builder, and you're involved in quite a few in traffic least income. So you could be sending out an email every day about one of those programs. Here's a mailer that I use that's getting me great results. Everybody needs resources. Share the resources that are working for you with the people on your list. I got here, reach out to Facebook contacts. We're going to have a whole class on Facebook, and we'll go through and I'll show you how to make contact with people, how to have a conversation. It's really, you guys are making it hard when it doesn't need to be. You're afraid of doing something that's going to bring you so many amazing results. You're afraid of that no. And unless you ask for the no, you're not going to get a yes. You got to keep asking. The more no's you get, the closer you get to a yes. You need to get excited about getting those no's. No, I'm not interested. But reach out on Facebook and have conversations. Make some friends, network, find out what people are doing, find out what they're using. Find out what business they're building if they're in a home business. If they're not in a home business, yay. Are they interested? Have they ever considered the internet? You can ask people, how are you building your business online? Carolee, you're a member of a lot of groups. You got a lot of contacts there that are eager for help. So you connect with them when they're posting in those groups and say, how's that working for you? Have you ever thought of that? All the people that you see that are posting their ads in their groups, you can contact them and you can say, hey, I saw your ad in such and such a group. How is that working for you? No is not a rejection. They're just not ready. They're just not ready for you, or it's not about you. They're just not the right candidate. There's a lot more people out there. A lot. You cannot go through all the people on Facebook. But I'm going to challenge you. I'm going to challenge you all this week before next Thursday. I should make this down. Okay, so I'm going to give you guys a challenge. Who's up for a challenge? Over the next week, I want you to make contact with at least 10 people on Facebook. It's a little more than one a day. I want you to reach out. And this is 10 new people. Okay, 10 new people. I want you to have a conversation. I want you to reach out until you make contact with 10 people. Have a conversation. Ask them, make sure you go look at their profile, see what they're doing, see what they're involved in. Sometimes you can't tell. If you're connecting people from groups, it's much easier because they're usually quite obvious about what they're promoting. So that makes it much easier to connect with people. 10 people in the next week. Who's game? Any commitment out there? Lisa. All right. Lisa, I knew you'd be the first one out there. You're awesome. 10 people. Simon, awesome. You're going to reach out And listen, guys, if you need help, all right, get me on Telegram. I'd be happy to, if you get somebody and you say, well, they're involved in this and that, what should I do? I'll be happy to help you have that conversation. So, Carolee, rather than trying, this is a call we're going to have too on the 5 words you need to remove from your vocabulary, and try is one of them. Because trying will never get you anywhere. I want you to look on your desk. Is there a pen on your desk or a pencil on your desk, Carolee? I want you to try to pick it up. Here's my pen. I'm gonna try to touch it. I can either touch it or not touch it. Do it. Yes. Okay, so you're gonna do it, right? You can't try and pick things up. You can't try to do things. Just do it. You have the intent. That's like trying. You have the intent, but will you commit? Carolee, will you commit? Simon, will you commit? I know you'll work on it. To me, that means you're committed. But Carolee, you're going to commit. Awesome. Simon, how about you, Darla? Will you commit? Yeah, that's right. Master Yoda. Oh my gosh. Anybody here watch Mandalorian on Disney Channel? Little baby Yoda. Oh my goodness. I watched the show just for baby Yoda. Scott, Dawn's going to. Awesome. Now, whether you invite them to CLB Learning or not is up to you. It really is going to depend on how you connect and where the conversation goes. They may just have a resource or you may have a resource that they could use. So you may be sharing that with them. It's about reaching out and making that contact. You don't have Disney? Just look up on Google, just Google Baby Yoda, and I bet on YouTube there's videos. He's just the cutest thing ever. Seriously, cutest thing ever. So I'm just going to go through the group here. We've got 6 of you who committed. How about you, Carola? James? Wayne? Sean? I'm putting you guys on the spot here, okay? Why? Because I want to see you get results. I want to see things change for you. And change happens when you do things differently. And this is something that will take you out of your comfort zone. And when you can get out of your comfort zone, I'm even putting me on the list there, okay? There we go. When you put yourself out of your comfort zone, you start to see real magic happen. Purchase solo ads, write and share a blog post. Writing blog posts is great, but unless you're actually getting it out there and sharing it and asking other people, to have a read for it and getting people to look at your blog post, then it's not an income producing activity. All right. You have to do both parts, write it and share it. Record a video. Another area you guys are really challenged with, right? Because you don't like how you look on video and you're uncomfortable and you feel shy. So you got to get over yourself. And, I remember way back, when video first came online and the first time first time I did a presentation, I was just talking. Okay. And so there was no video, but then when there was video, I found it very challenging. And I discovered that, I would just find a way, because I know that you guys can all see me, but I can't see you. And for me, that makes a difference, okay? I can't see you looking at me. And so that's okay. It's like I'm just talking to my computer. I'm having a good time. I have my presentation to go with. So it's okay. It's the same thing with recording a video. I remember the first time I recorded a video, it was just like, it was really challenging. I didn't know what to say. And so what I did was I practiced and practiced and practiced what I wanted to say. Always recommend a short script. We've done training on doing videos. Short script, 3 or 4 sentences, nothing elaborate. What I do is I have this cool little tripod. It's actually a selfie stick, see, right? But it also opens up into a tripod. And so I put my phone on my tripod, or you could just hold your phone in your hand, push that record button, all right? So there's my video, all right? And I can go to video, and you got to put it so that you're actually seeing yourself, right? And I could so what do I want to do a video for? Give me a topic to write a video for. Do I want a video to invite them to subscribe to my list? CLB Learning webinar. Oh, that's a good one. All right. And so I'm going to do this carefully because I see my hands over the camera. I'm going to put it in my tripod. There we go. Okay. You put it over here. And I'm going to show it to you when I'm done. Bear with me, guys. All right. There you go. Now I'm going to push the button. Hi, it's Janet Legere here, and I am really excited to invite you to our CLB Learning webinar this Thursday at noon Eastern. You are going to learn all about how to create alternative capture pages and alternative funnels with your CLB Learning system. We look forward to seeing you there. Remember, Thursday, noon Eastern. The link is below this chat. See you there. All right, my video will not stop. There, stop. All right. Oh, it wasn't recording. That's funny. I've done that before. Have you ever done that? Hey, did you see how and even though that didn't work, okay, so we could do it again. Oh my goodness, my phone is just being, oh, I know why. It's because, there we go. That's why. I have to make sure it's not, I know I'm funny, aren't I? We're having fun, okay? So you get your video on there, and then you push the record button. I just gotta get some in the middle. All right. And hi there, Janet Legere here, and I'm so excited to invite you to our Thursday webinar with CLB Learning, where you're going to learn how to create alternative capture pages. Make sure you're there. The link below this video will show you the room to come to our webinar. We'll see you Thursday at noon Eastern. Make sure you want to be there. Mark it on your calendar. And boom, there we go. All right, so there's my video. I can go here, and does anybody see that video? I'm just curious. Does anybody see that video right now that I just put here? Can anybody see it yet? Except me? Hi there, Janet Legere here, and I'm so excited to invite you to our Thursday webinar with CLB Learning, where you're going to learn how to create alternative capture pages. Make sure you're there. The link below this video will show you the room to come to our webinar. We'll see you Thursday at noon Eastern. Make sure you want to be there. Mark it on your calendar. Now, how easy was that? Okay, now whether I like it or not, I mean, I could look at that video and go, if that was, I look terrible. I wasn't looking at the camera. I got to figure out how to look at the camera. Change it. Yeah, got to change what I say. I got to do it again. And I'm going to do it again. And then, okay, that's all right. It's not perfect, but it's okay. That's a fun video. And then I could upload my video to YouTube. But until or to Facebook, I could upload it to Facebook as well. But until I do that, nobody sees my video. So why aren't you recording videos? Why are you not recording videos? Seriously, just get out there, record a quick video, practice, 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 and it will become fun. It will. And you'll start learning that you don't have to worry about how you look because nobody else is doing those videos and they're going to think you're pretty cool. Do a Facebook Live. Now, okay, I haven't done Facebook Lives yet. I've done our webinars live on Facebook, so I've done those. But the buttons when you just go on Facebook and you click live and you're just live on your computer or on your phone, I haven't done those. So that's something that I actually am looking to do in the future. So I'll be doing. You can watch for those. I'll be doing some lives. I may even do them daily. Some quick tips on marketing, or I might get back to doing something like my morning motivator and have a quick motivational live every day. So I haven't decided yet, but I do plan to do something in the near future. But it's a way for you to get people to start following you. So if you have a passion, if you have something that you're really excited about, that floats your boat, whether it's Scott had to leave, but if you're into boating, Scott's into fishing and boating, you can do videos about that. You can do a Facebook Live about anything that gets you excited, because trust me, there's other people who are going to want to see it. Okay. What's the last? Ask for referrals. Ask the people that are on your list. Say, hey, Joan, I'm in this great program, and I'm looking for people who need help building their business. That's something you could use on Facebook too. Hey, Mary, I see you're online. I'm really excited to connect with you. I'm involved with this great community, and I'm wondering if you know anybody who might be interested. I have a new health product, and I'm wondering if you know anybody who might be interested. So rather than asking them if they're interested, ask them if they know anybody who might be. I hope that has given you some ideas of activities that you can be doing on a regular basis to really change your business, because it's important that you're doing activities that are going to bring results. Connecting with people on Facebook is one, doing videos is another. Those are two of the most prominent that are really going to get you results right away. What I recommend is that you make a daily list, which is what I like to do. Every day at the end of the day, I'll make my list of what I need to do the next day. If I don't get it done at the end of the day, because I don't always, it's the first thing I do in the morning. I make a list of the things that I need to do that day, and then I get them done. Check off each activity as you get it done. There's something very rewarding about that. You really need to be reaching out to people on your list with the intent to invite them to see your business, products, or services. So whenever you're reaching out to somebody, your intent, your ultimate intent is to get them to look at your business, which means at some point you hope to turn the conversation to that direction. Start your day with an intention and stay laser focused on these income producing activities if you want to achieve network marketing success. Imperfect action is still moving forward. Action is key. And imperfect action is, you're right. The challenge is doing income producing actions imperfectly is okay, right? Imperfect action, as long as it's an income producing action, because you may not get it right in the beginning and it may not bring you results in the beginning. But if it's an income producing activity and you practice it, you're going to get better at it and it will bring you results. Does that make sense? So we covered a lot today. I hope this has helped. I hope it's given you ideas on things you can do. I'm looking forward to hearing from Lisa and Simon and Cara Lee and Darla and Dawn and Scott and myself for reaching out for people to see how your results are, to see how many people you do connect with. I have a feeling once you get going, you'll connect with a lot more than 10. You're going to find that the results are going to be phenomenal. Number one, you're going to be creating a lot of new friends, people that you can actually connect with and reach out to. And at this stage in our lives, at this stage in the world, that's something we need to do, is to reach out to people. Next week, we're going to be talking about creating additional funnels. I have put them up on our blog, so I'm going to be showing you guys how you can create additional funnels with CLB Learning so that you can start getting more traffic to your site. After all, we know that you need to keep switching things up. People like to see different pages all the time. So I hope you'll be here next week, Thursday, noon Eastern. Remember, to the video. Might get that up there. Or do another one. Really appreciate you guys. Thank you so much for being here. I appreciate that you take the time out of your day to come and support us, to come and learn. My goal for you is to get activity happening in your business. So if there's anything I can do, please don't be shy to reach out. Don't be shy to connect with me and ask a question. I'd be happy to help you. Like I said, if you're reaching out to people, you want to have a conversation and you're stuck and you're really not sure what to say or how to start it, reach out to me, see if I'm here. I'd be happy to, sit with you while you reach out and we can all be chatting on the side while you're connecting with your lead. So I think that would be an awesome thing to do. Simon, thank you for being here. All of you, Carola, Darla, James, Carolee, Lisa, Wayne, Simon. I love you guys. I really appreciate each and every one of you. And we'll see you next Thursday. Same place, same channel. Have a great day, everyone.